If you have a 2014 or newer GM truck or car equipped with either the 5.3, 6.0, or 6.2, you're going to want to stay tuned to this video. So timing is everything, and just after GM announced the TS-V for 2021 GM trucks with the L84 and L87 motors that we covered in a previous video, if you want to check that out, watch the link above, a class action lawsuit has been filed against GM for 2014 to present GM trucks, SUVs, and cars equipped with either the 5.3, the 6.0, and the 6.2 motors. And I'm going to go through and read the article. This is from carcomplaints.com. And basically, to summarize before we get into the details, the owners are claiming that GM doesn't include enough recommended service intervals for the AFM or DFM system, so active fuel management or dynamic fuel management is the newest one in the latest generation, and that because of that, these engines are breaking down a lot more frequently than they should be. So let's get into this. This was just 2 days ago, December 20th. Depending on when we get this video edited, it might be a little longer, but December 20th, 2021, a GM lifter recall should allegedly be ordered by Buick, Cadillac, Chevrolet, and GMC vehicles equipped with the 5.3, the 6.0, and the 6.2 V8 engines. 9 plaintiffs filed the General Motors class action lawsuit, which alleges the valve train system, active fuel management lifters, and dynamic fuel management lifters are defective. Just as we covered in the last, or 2 videos ago, GM has a TS-V out right now because the brand new 2021 trucks are having a ton of issues, and GM has instructed dealers to change those lifters before owners even come to pick up their new vehicle, which is kind of crazy. A GM lifter recall has not been issued, but the plaintiffs claim that that's what GM should do for the owners of these vehicles, and they list out a bunch of different vehicles here. I'll make sure to link to this article down in the description so you can read through all of them, but they include like the Cadillac Escalade, CTS-V, the Silverado, Sierra obviously, as well as like the Avalanche, Corvette, Camaro, a lot of different vehicles, so be sure to go check out that list. According to the lifter class action, not my writing, just reading this here. The valve train system is comprised of software run by the engine control module, ECM, specially designed and manufactured lifters and other valve train components such as the valve lifter oil manifold. The valve train systems control some or all of the 16 lifters to prevent certain valves to the engine's 8 cylinders from opening at certain times and allowing fuel economy. So I won't get into any more details about what AFM and DFM are. If you guys are watching this video, I'm sure you're familiar with it. If you want more info, you can read down through here. The lifters, including the locking pin, allegedly do not conform to design specifications, are installed in an incorrect position in the lifter guide, and are made of substandard materials. GM also allegedly didn't consider the expansion and contraction rates of the lifters and the engine block, and the bores in which the lifters are inserted have widths that are allegedly do not allow for the necessary clearance of the lifters to move freely, which damages the lifter. So this gets pretty detailed, and definitely recommend you guys read through the whole thing because there's a lot of good information in here. And then it lists the, I think 9 plaintiffs, it said, where they are from around the country and which vehicles they have. It's a plethora of vehicles from the Silverado, the Cadillac Escalade, to some Yukon, Sierras, etc. So the GM lifter class action lawsuit was filed in the U.S. District Court of Eastern District of Michigan and Harrison General Motors LLC. The plaintiffs are represented by the Miller Law Firm, and they give you some information about the law company. So, as with a lot of these things, the real winners generally tend to be the lawyers, but it's nice to know that some people are actually trying to do something about this, and this may benefit a lot of you guys and gals that have had issues with your fuel management systems on your GM truck from 2014 and newer. Now, I think this lawsuit doesn't go far enough. It should go all the way back to, I believe, 2006 when AFM was originally introduced. That was called DOD, Deactivation on Demand, and that system... Displacement on demand, thank you, Pete. Pete corrected me there. Displacement on demand, and that system had a lot more problems than the 14 to like 18 model years, but they seem to have digressed or regressed with the 2019 and newer trucks. A lot of those are having way too many issues, brand new, having a lot of issues. So let me know down in the comments what you think about this. Hopefully it does get somewhere because this might help some of you out that have had to have a lot of repairs done. Maybe you'll get reimbursed, and if you do have a failure in the future, hopefully that is covered. So I'll be curious to see what happens, and yeah, let me know what you think. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.